Hello everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Blades of Avernum. Last episode, we fought Doom Guards. And somehow we managed to end the spawning that they were doing. There was a point where they just stopped spawning. I am amazed that's something that can actually happen. And I'm so glad it did, or that fight would have gone on for much longer. Either way, it's time to head further south with the explorations here. First though, Adrian. These are mostly pastures and farmlands of Danilo Creek. That is the biggest settlement in Fair Lake right now. I cannot think of what else to say. To the west there is Geralt's Hamlet and the lands of the Giants. Alright then. Let me just take a look at the area over here. Doesn't really appear to be much of anything. Still need to find some rope somewhere. That must be Danilo Creek. Yep, here we are. Alright, there's got to be a merchant around here somewhere. It's been implied that this is where we can find merchants, which is important. We need to sell this stuff we have. That's a lot of cows. These workmen are busy keeping the cattle in one place. They have neither the will nor the patience to engage in a conversation with you. That's a big area there. The two children playing are like most of the children you meet, loud and oblivious of the world around them. There is one major difference, though. Instead of running up to you and trying to cut themselves with your weapons, they just keep on playing. From the look of things, they are playing, mixed up with beating monsters with sticks and something else entirely. Looks like they've had a lot of noise bottled up in the course of the years. Oh, speaking of children, I've happened to hear from Smooth, the creator of the scenario, about a couple things, regarding way back when. Remember that whole thing about that mage who killed all the children? And it wasn't quite clear what his goal was? Yeah. Apparently that whole thing is completely unrelated to what we're doing right now. And his whole motivation was, well, he blessed the cows so he can bless the kids, right? And that's about it. Yeah, not that great. So, yeah, that was a thing. Look, what do you expect? I don't have anything else to say about it. It's what I was told. Trading post! There we go, that's what we need. You enter the market square. It is small and not bustling with activity, at least not at the moment. Nonetheless, there are merchants behind some of the stalls. There's one place in Fair Lake where you can buy at least the most basic equipment. This would be it. Alright then. The woman in long blonde hair greets you from behind the counter. She is well tanned, and you'd guess her good spirit is not just an act to promote sales. Oh, hello there. I have not seen you here before. My name is Jahan. Are you interested in buying something? What are you selling? Oh, just some odd junk I find and buy off people. Although lately I have not had the money to make new purchases. Business is not all that good in an area like this. Shovel! Yes, we need a shovel. Still need to find rope, though. Still need to sell our stuff. The young man in the thin goatee looks right past you to the back of your group. Adrian, you worthless flea in the cat's fur, how you been? Finally found someone to provide for you, huh? Well, good for you. Adrian shakes his head, smiling. Very funny, Jake. Jake turns his attention to you and shakes your hand. Pleasure to meet you. Any friend of Adrian is a friend of mine. As you've heard, the name is Jake. What do you sell here? Jake gestures on the counter. Arrows and bullets, mostly. I also got some javelins left, and potions I pinched off the cats. Though the potions are selling like hell, so I do not got much left. So have you known Adrian for a long time? Yep. When you grow up in a place like this, you practically know everyone. Yeah, me and Adrian used to have big plans on how we would slaughter each and every Nephilim in Fair Lake. Naturally, we never did. Let's do business. Still can't sell anything. Ugh. Energy elixir, yes. And I'll buy the energy potions. Alright, and I never actually spoke with Adrian here. Tell me about this town. This would be Danilo Creek. It is the biggest settlement in Fair Lake. Well, Tampere might still be a little bigger, but Danilo Creek is growing quickly. Even I have not seen some of these huts before. Last time I was here, a man came into town who had a lot of cattle. He started to build a home for himself, though by the size of the house I would say he was building a temple. Are there any shops? Oh, there's a whole market square. You can buy all the arrows and food you need in here. Jake's a friend of mine. I'm sure he will give you a discount when he sees me with you. Do you think that cattle man could have a job for us? Well, he might have some small courier job or something. I'm sure the soldiers are helping him with all the serious things. Tell me more about yourself and your family. Family. I did not really know them. I was taken from my parents when I was very little. The Nephilim put me on a upbringing facility where I was raised to be an obedient worker. A lot of good that accomplished. When I was 8, I stole my first bow from the Nephilim and learned how to shoot. I had decided to join the antagonist when I would be older and at least die a free man. But then when the soldiers came and I no longer had the need to rebel. I do not remember one thing about my father, or my mother for that matter. Were there a lot of rebels against Nephilim? Oh, some. Most of them were captured and killed quickly, but some became famous and admired. But most just died. You planned to rebel when you were older? Adrian looks embarrassed. I always delayed it. I said to myself, I will rise up against them when I am stronger, when I am more accurate with my bow. I just never... Look, can we just not talk about this, please? Sure thing. The thick-bearded man smiles and nods at you. More newcomers, I see. Greetings and welcome to Danilo Creek. My name is Axel, and I sell some armor and a few potions. Can I interest you in any? Are there a lot of newcomers coming in town? Quite a lot, at least compared to how many fresh faces we used to get. That is, 0. When the Nephilim reigned, I knew every single human in Feral Lake. Now there's soldiers and other people I have never seen before. Of course, they do not all shop here. I'm rambling. Care to buy something? And I can't sell you anything! God damn it! Oh wait, there was more. Is this really all you sell? Axel motions you to lean closer. Well, I do sell a little something, but I doubt you would be interested in my special wares. You see, when the soldiers burned the Nephilim towns, they left an awful lot of temples and houses uninspected. I took the liberty of freeing the cats from worthless gold idols and such. I've already made a few sales for that Theseus guy, and when more wealthy people come here, I might be able to sell the rest of my stuff. So you have plenty of items from the Nephilim? Not plenty. At first I sold the necklaces and jewelry to the locals, and that did not get me much profit. Some of the religious items I have could turn out to be very valuable. There are still some places I have not been able to visit, so I might need help from someone who's moving around a lot. The shopkeeper grins at you cordially. I could get you your items, provided the pay is right. I can pay you most generously. Axel looks around to make sure no one is listening. I found some documents that reveal the location of a Nephilim temple. Alas, the location is a bit tricky. It is at the center of the lake on an island. Problem is, there are no boats. As far as I know, the Nephilim never even had any boats. It is ridiculous to assume they swam to the island. I need you to figure out how to get to the island and bring back something valuable to me. I'm going to see if we have any other quests here that'll work. Anyone else that may want this stuff. Nothing. And I'm still looking for someone who will actually buy our things. Why is there no one? There had to have been someone. I'm pretty sure I had more stuff here. But I can't remember who or where. There's some coins there. Nothing in there. Empire Barracks. Looking at the captain in this small office makes you almost feel like you're back home. She is filling out a form, so typical to the Empire, and next to her are several other forms. The captain seems relaxed. Filling out the forms must not be that tedious to her. You notice that she has a scar on her cheek and her breastplate is dented. She sets down her pen and addresses you. So, newcomers, welcome to Danilo Creek on my behalf as well. I am the commander of the Empire forces in this village, Captain Snowfall. Snowfall? That is my name. I suppose you know what snow is? My parents never did until they traveled north enough. They thought the snowy plains were the most beautiful thing they had ever seen, so they changed their family name. Incidentally, my first name is Snowflake. So this woman is Captain Snowflake Snowfall. Okay. Does this town have a lot of use for soldiers? No, the people here are peaceful. I do not believe we have ever needed to defuse a fight. This town mostly provides a spare bed for tired soldiers. Is there anything I can help you with? Snowfall thinks for a few seconds. Yes, you could have better luck than us in a certain matter. I need you to find a man who killed 3 of my men and wounded the 4th. Unfortunately, we cannot find him. You see, back in the Nephilim reign, there were humans that tried to rebel against the Kiddies. Cesar, the man I want you to find, was one of the most successful rebels, and in a way the people here still admire him. I believe he is hiding in one of the farms to the south. The farmers could easily hide him every time they see a patrol. Perhaps you will have better luck in finding him. Why did he kill the soldiers? He does not want to see the difference between us and the Nephilim. While he was talking to the men he killed, he demanded that we pull our troops out of Feral Lake. We do not even have the authority to do that. But he would not listen. Without any warning, he grabbed a knife and stabbed the 3 soldiers to death. You believe the farmers are hiding him? It is the most likely option. I doubt he would leave the lands he fought for so fiercely. Of course, there are the woods, but still I am positive that the farmers at least know where to find him, although they did not reveal us anything. Our searches at the homesteads were equally futile. Sure, we'll do what we can. Alright. Well, there's some coins in here we can take. Still looking for rope. This man is dressed up like a commoner, but you can tell he is no mere peasant. His beard is well groomed, and the skin on his hands is smooth and free of calluses. He seems genuinely pleased to see you. Ah, newcomers! Splendid! I am Theseus, the owner of this humble stead. I'd invite you in, but we are still constructing the guest rooms. Have you recently trekked here? Can you help us? Can I help you in any way? Are all these cows yours? Indeed they are! Theseus's eyes go through his cattle, gleaming blissfully. 300 heads today, tomorrow 3,000. Ah, there is something about that frontier air. Can you smell it? It is invigorating. This land has potential. Think about it, my friend. I only need to clear the forests and drain the marshes, and I have acres of pasture. Cattle as far as the eye can see. Mark my words, this area will be known as the cattle land of the Empire. Theseus seems to recover himself from his dreams. Oh, my apologies, friend. I must have bored the daylight out of you. I just get so excited. I take it you're not from here, are you? No, I am not. I am a newcomer to these fine lands just like you. New lands where a man can still claim land without ridiculous prices. And what kind of land? You get the feeling Theseus might be trailing off again. That's all well and good, but I have other questions. Oh my, I did it again, did I not? But of course, ask your questions. Are you building this house all to yourself? Oh no! My family will be joining me once the house is complete. My wife does not appreciate the frontier like I do. It took me quite a lot of convincing before she even agreed for me to move here. Of course it is only wood now, but when my cattle are spread throughout these plains, I shall build a beautiful marble house for me and my family. Do you have any jobs I could do? Well, now that you mention it, there is one little annoyance I could do without. For some reason, the soldiers have not been able to spare any men to help me. At any rate, as you may have guessed, I herd cattle, and lately some of my cows have been disappearing from the pastures to the south. My cowboys have not seen anyone steal them, but I am guessing there are rustlers about. Help me, and I will reward you handsomely. Sure, that's something we can do. Well, didn't want to go out. Okay, apparently that's the situation. I can't explore that side. Fine then. Let's take a look inside. It's under construction. Maybe we'll find some wood somewhere. Let's see. Saws, pickaxe. Oh, there was a shovel in here. No, wait, is that a shovel? No, that's a broom and a mop. Never mind. Nothing there, nothing there. Plates, apples. Ooh, Ooh, a load of gold coins. More gold coins. Ah, here's people working. Working on the next floor. Still no rope there. The stairs do not lead anywhere. Well, not anywhere interesting, at least. Theseus's house is only one floor right now. The second floor consists of some supporting planks, and that's it. You don't bother walking in there. There are several construction workers building up the house for Theseus. Right now, they are building walls and table. They regard you in a way a beaver would regard an invader to its dam. You can't get anything out of them. Well, nothing pleasant, anyway. You take the stairs to the cellar. A lone torch lights the cold, small room. The cellar is filled with barrels. Upon closer examination, they turn out to be wine barrels. A thought crosses your mind about sampling the wines. Unfortunately, you do have more important things to do. You ascend the stairs back to the house. Okay then. It appears to be it there. Alright, I found a way to the island and found this idol. Axel rubs his hands in enthusiasm. Marvelous! Hand it over! Axel examines the idol carefully. Solid gold. Now, as for your reward... He pulls out a large sack of coins and drops it on the counter. Gold coins drop from the bag. Take it, you deserve it. Quite a lot of coins. I'm starting to wonder. Is it possible that, that it's actually over here that I can sell things? And I completely forgot? No, I can't sell things to you. Oh wait, he has rope! Okay, fine, we have rope, but I still need to find someone who buys our stuff. Is there someone in here, maybe? Quartermaster or something? Damn it, who do we sell things to? I know I've obviously sold stuff to people before. But who? I'm missing something. I have all this loot. I have stuff I need to sell, but I can't find who I sell it to. This is really annoying. No, there was nobody in here. I mean, I had to have sold it to someone. Hold on, since I'm here, and we have a shovel. I mean, I guess we can. A bit of grave robbing, perhaps, but we can see what's here. Alright, let's see what happens. Dig him up. You strike the shovel into the freshly dug grave. Although the chieftain is dead and probably wouldn't mind, you keep your guard on. There's no telling what kind of nasty surprises the shamans had in mind for grave robbers. The dead remain peaceful. However, after a couple of shovelfuls of cave floor, you notice that the shovel seems heavier. You have a hard time focusing on the task at hand, and you somehow feel weaker altogether. After a while, you uncover the grave. There's not much buried with the chief, only some gold coins and a wand. Dread curse! Oh no! That's not Dread Curse. That's we all have 0. And we didn't get much out of it. Some coins and a Rod of Arcana. Yeah, I'm going to reload because... No! Yeah, that is definitely not going to be something we're going to be dealing with. Alright, we're going to keep hold of the shovel for the other thing. But for now... we have this rope, so... There are several Nephilim sitting by the campfire, accompanied by boars. One of the Nephilim moves inside the nearby cave, and 2 Nephilim come out. There must be more of them inside the cave. You have not been spotted, but if you attack the camp, you will also attract the attention of the Nephilim inside the cave. Alright then, attack! You charge the camp. Sure enough, more Nephilim attack out of the cave to help their brethren. As if that's not enough, some giants also charge out of the cave. They're a long way from home, and still one thing pushes its way out of the cave. A massive drake roars in fury and joins the Nephilim in order to destroy you. This whole search for the Moonstone has been blown out of proportion in a ridiculous way. Holy shit! Blown out of proportion in a ridiculous way? Yeah, that's putting it mildly. Yeah, this is utterly ridiculous. Okay, you... gonna give a haste to Sheik, and... Rod of Major Call. That did not really help us at all. No, that did not help us in the slightest. In fact, that was less than helpful. That was anti-helpful. Excuse me. Okay, Draco leveled up. That's not very useful. Wand of Force Cage, no. Acid, control foes. The scrolls are not really very useful. Okay, we are in trouble. I think we may be dying here. Okay, let's, Simulacrum. Yes, actually. There, we got a hill giant on our side now. How do you feel about that? Okay, you can actually reach this giant. Not giant, Drake Lord. Drink that. Oh shit, okay, gotta reload here. Yeah, let's give it one more try, and then I may have to end this episode here. Wait, Wand of Fire. Fire Blast. We got some items that could actually help out here. That's nice. And attack. Oh, jeez. That is not in the slightest good. Way weakened. Alright. Haste for Bonnie. Now, healing there, and there. Great, we're gonna... Right, I can go to reload, because I'm not gonna lose Adrian like that. Reloading. That was very painful and frustrating. Attack! Okay, you're right next to the dragon, and that I'm fine with. In fact, I think I know how that can help. Hold on, wait. You drink this invulnerability potion. That will help out. Now you haste cheek. And now there. That should do a lot. In fact, I want you to do it again. Surround him with as much as you can. Alright, now wait. Of course he summoned. We are going to get rid of that Drake Lord. No, you know what? Simulacrum. Bam. We get rid of that Drake Lord, I'll be very happy. Wait. Wow, that was very unexpected. Okay, one of the Nephilim is dead. Hey, the Drake Lord is dead! Now we can work on killing the rest of these guys. Ow. Okay, those giants are very powerful, and I am not pleased about that. Others are coming at us. Those giants are very tough. There goes that giant. That's good. Okay, wait. Alright, you need to give out some haste. Kind of run out of haste that you can give out, which is not very pleasant. to me. Okay, wait. There goes one of the boars. That giant needs to die. Okay. You step away. We need you to deal with these giants. Wait. Okay, he's in trouble. I got an idea. Force cage. That should help out. This could actually help. Now an arrow. Perfect! Now we can finish off the rest of these. That force cage is actually helping us out. We got this. We got this. Now finish that one off. Excellent. Now is there anything here that has a good amount of value to it? No. I mean, you could do with picking up that arrow. That's it. You clean your weapons. Now that the Nephilim are dead, you have free access to the cave. Inside, you find some money and a nice-looking spear. At the back of the cave, there is a stone box. You open it. There is only one thing inside, a simple lump of rock. This must be the Moonstone! Huzzah! And we got a blessed spear as well. It's not that great. 2 moonstones. Why 2? That doesn't make much sense. Either way, we will bring it in the next episode, because this one has gone on way long enough, a bit longer than I expected. So, next episode, we'll return the Moonstone at last. Till then, I'm Chester44, that is Fox, Sheik, Bonnie, and Draco. This has been a Blades of Avernum Let's Play, and I shall see you all next time.